when you look at God, Asbury, not only will he allow you to see the importance of who you are, not only will he show you increase in him, but he will give you incentive as you move forward. Tell your neighbor, incentive. Here's the reality of the text. Sister Putney, the people of Corinth messed up so badly by worshiping the wrong gods and submitting to their own designs. God made them, watch this y'all, start over. Don't you know if you don't follow God's plan for your life, God will make you start over. Yes. He'll make you relearn some lessons. You'll have to repeat some experiences. God will humble your arrogant attitude and make you start over. Yes. And when you do, you'll know without the shadow of a doubt that God is your source and your strength. You won't ever dare to try to take the credit again, but you'll give the glory to God and God alone. You'll know that God is the one who promoted you. God is the one who ordained you. God is the one who gifted you. You'll know for yourself that yes, you can look at God.
Yes, thank you.
Now, for the church in Corinth, when they got their focus back on God, the promise verse 8 gave Sister Ruth is that each one will receive his own reward according to his own labor.
All right.
See, God will reward me for the quality of work I did for him.
Yes.
Did you catch that?
Yes.
I didn't say for the conference.
That's right.
I didn't say for the pastor.
That's right.
I didn't say to get no, but for him. See, that inspires me, church. It tells me not to focus on people because people cannot elevate you.
That's right.
People will change their minds about you.
Yeah.
They'll love you this week and they'll fire you next week.
Yeah.
But God will be the one who will reward you. Matter of fact, Hebrews 11 verse 6 reminds me he is a rewarder of them who diligently seek him. So the question is, my Asbury family, did you seek God for the next step in your life? Did you seek God for vision and provision? Did you seek God to guide you to the next season in your life? Did you seek God? Because it's not about you anyway. Did you seek God? Because you just can't do it by yourself. Did you seek God to open doors that no man can close? Did you seek God to answer every one of your prayers, to make a way out of no way, to heal your body, to recover you from the crown of your head to the sole of your feet? Did you seek God? Well, here's your thesis statement this morning, and I'm through. When you look at God, Asbury, when God becomes your main focus, you're actually building a solid foundation. Follow me on this. Verse number 10, Paul gives the reason behind this letter to Corinth. He says in verse number 10, I have laid the foundation, and another, watch this y'all, builds on this. The foundation is not man. The foundation is not the pastor. The foundation is not the choir. But verse 11 told me the foundation, is Jesus Christ. God is building the foundation because he's building us up on Jesus Christ. That's why you can look at God because he gave me Jesus. That's why my good days can outweigh my bad days because he gave me Jesus. That's why I know for myself trouble don't last always because God gave me Jesus. My tomorrow will be better because he gave me Jesus. And because he's been good to me, because he's been kind to me, in spite of my shortcomings, Asbury, I will look at God. Throughout every challenge I face, I'm going to look at God. To be my main focus, I will look at God. To see the miracles manifested, I'm I'm going to look at God for the atmosphere to shift in my life. I'm going to look at God for things to work out in my favor. I'm going to look at God. I will look at God knowing that he'll make a way somehow. Is there anybody here who said he can make a way for you? You know he made a way for you. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? I think they still sleep to Sedona. Ain't he been good to you? Ain't he been good to you? Well, let me close this thing. I will, Asbury, look at God. See, that's why David even testified and said in the scriptures, I will look to the hills from which cometh my help. My help comes from the Lord who made heaven and earth. That's why, Asbury, for the rest of your life, matter of fact, as we celebrate one more year as a church body, I dare you to look at God. You want to know why the church is still open? Because we looked at God. You want to know why we doing better now than we did on yesterday? Because we look at God. I know other folk are doing other things, but I dare you, Asbury, to look at God. If you want to see growth in your life, look at God. If you want your body to be healed, look at God. If you want to see miracles to happen, look at God. I dare you to look at God, because he will provide. Look at God. He'll heal you better than any doctor. Look at God for unconditional love. You're not a booty call. You're not a side piece. But look at God for all the love that you need. Look at God. He will mend every broken piece. Look at God. He will restore the joy of your salvation. Look at God to be your comfort. Look at God to be your God. Look at God because he will. Yes, he will take care of you. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he, won't he, won't he, won't he, won't he do it? I wish I had a witness in the house this morning who said, God has been good to me. God has been good to me. He's been better to me than I've been to myself. And that's why I want to look at God. Look to God for my future. Look to God for my forgiveness. Look to God to wipe away my past. Look at God for a new beginning. Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Happy birthday, Asbury. Today is the day we celebrate the church. But we know this Sedona, we wouldn't have got here unless we simply look at God. I tell you to look at God. Look at God at the unseen guest in your home. Look at God to prepare you for better things. Look at God because the best is yet to come. Look at God to make a way out of nowhere. Look at God. I believe. Look at God. I trust him. Look at God. I believe him for myself.